Good afternoon and welcome to the 151st commissioning of the North Shore Yacht Club. I would like to ask Trustee Bill Palafax to offer the invocation. Officers, please uncover.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This invocation is done in collaboration with past Commodore Yehuda Rosenstock, for whom I'm pinch hitting today. Yehuda finally received his long-awaited kidney transplant, is slowly progressing, and should be with us via Zoom today. Sailing is a sport of predictions, courage, meticulous preparation, and sometimes surprises. But any of us who have ventured offshore or just beyond our personal skill or knowledge levels can attest to the insignificance of our best efforts. One small sneeze of Mother Nature, and we do need divine intervention to return home safely. This divine intervention can come in many forms from above, from within, from a fellow sailor, or from a ship passing in the night. So let us give thanks for having selected this challenging sport, for braving the elements, for romantic moonlight sails, for fish racing competition, and more. May we also always have wind in our sails, enough water under our keels, and the wonderful camaraderie of the North Shore Yacht Club. Please bow your heads and join me in a moment of reflection and give thanks according to our own personal persuasions. Number one, for this beautiful day for commissioning, for the food that is about to nourish us, for the fellowship that feeds our souls, and for all things good and beautiful with which our lives are filled. Thank you and amen.
As you are. It's always something. Okay. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the officers of the North Shore Yacht Club. Vice Commodore Richard Predmore, who is unfortunately unable to attend today. Rear Commodore Peter Hershon. Fleet Captain Carlo Sikorsky. Treasurer, oh, we got out of order here. Gary Wachter, Secretary Gary Wachter. And Treasurer Colin Schneider. Now I ask the Rear Commodore Hershon to introduce the trustees of the Yacht Club.
I'm pleased to introduce the North Shore Yacht Club trustees. Jamie Ebenow, Evan Spence, Robert Harrison, Roger Lifson, Bill Palafax, and Karen Barola.
Thank you. Now I ask Fleet Captain Carlo Sikorsky to acknowledge the past Commodores of the North Shore Yacht Club.
Commodore, I am pleased to acknowledge the past Commodores of the North Shore Yacht Club here with us today, or in person or on Zoom. Mark Epstein, Mary Lou Dempsey Halifax, Ronald Gold, Yehuda Rosenstock on Zoom, Paul Robert Mylink, Lloyd Herman, Ken Magida.
Secretary Wachter, please step forward. Oops. Secretary Wachter, it is with great pleasure that I present to you your personal burgee in accordance with your position in appreciation and consideration of your service to the club. Treasurer Schneider, please step forward. Treasurer Schneider, it is with great pleasure that I present you your personal burgee in accordance with your position in appreciation and consideration of your service to the club. Oops, upside down. Welcome, everybody. I'm honored and delighted as Commodore to welcome you all on this beautiful spring day to the 151st commissioning of the North Shore Yacht Club. It has certainly been a unique and unusual year, but we are happy to be celebrating such an accomplishment of 151 years in person and on a Zoom call. This is what my middle school and high school kids call a hybrid plan. So, commissioning is a time-honored annual tradition at the North Shore Yacht Club. It is a time to come together as a family after a long winter with renewed passion for our sport and to celebrate the beginning of a new season at the North Shore Yacht Club. It is a time to show your support and to share the enjoyment of our club with your fellow members while continuing to social distance. It is time to celebrate the camaraderie we feel in our mutual love of sailing and on the water in this beautiful harbor as we smile behind our masks, which we will continue to wear. As most of us are fully vaccinated, we are thrilled to be able to reopen the club this year in a much more normal setting. We'll be having social gatherings again, although some, like today, will be limited in numbers. I want to thank Julie, Lim, and Arlene Case for hosting the commissioning today as we continue to follow the CDC and New York State guidelines. What is usually a group effort, providing food for our reception, it had to be changed this year to follow our COVID guidelines. So I've turned to two capable and experienced women to take on this daunting task, and they have exceeded all expectations, and I thank them very much. Our club is in good shape with the brand new walkway railings that are up to code and don't need painting anymore. We are also expecting our new float any day now. Both of these things were due to the damage inflicted by an uninvited 60-foot power boat that visited our club last summer during Tropical Storm Ice, I don't know. The work party got the house in good shape and the launches are in the water and running beautiful, well, one launches, after Victor had its engine overhauled this winter. We have a wonderful sailing instructor arriving June 3rd, who will be available for lessons on Undertowed and will be running our junior sailing program. Last year, we had an extremely successful junior program and we are fully sold out again this year. Our boat share has reached its capacity for this season and we are delighted to have added to their ranks. Please reach out to the boat share members and show our North Shore Yacht Club spirit by inviting them sailing on your boat. It's a wonderful experience for them to spend time sailing other privately owned boats and learning from their owners, which will hopefully kindle their passion for owning their own boat in the near future and becoming active members of our club. Again, we are very fortunate to have our skilled and experienced club steward, Captain Vic, who's down there. I don't want to wave because he'll start playing or shooting. That was Captain Vic, but that's not the one. working hard to get the club opened. Okay, that was Captain Vic, everybody. Working hard to get the club opened and running a great team of launch drivers in place. I'm very lucky to have an extremely dedicated bridge, an outstanding membership chair that go way above and beyond, and I could not do it without them, and I thank them all. As a member-owned club, it is strengthen the commitment of our members, our friendships, and our common goals that will help us to move forward. And as I said last year, and it is still true, we are stronger together. Now I ask membership chairman and past Commodore Mary Lou Dempsey Palafax to introduce the new members of the North Shore Yacht Club.
Do the social first.
Okay, I think.
It's been a very busy year, I'm happy to say. The members and officers of North Shore Yacht Club would like to welcome our new, we'll start with the social associates. We have 9 new social associates. Of those, 7 are boat chair people. So when I call your name, if you could please come forward so that you can be formally introduced and folks can see who you are. First of all, we have Pedro Avila and his wife, Laurel Kimmeldorf, and their son, Zader and Baxter.
Baker.
Thank you. A cap. They get a cap. Cap. No, one cap. One cap.
Pedro.
Okay,
Pedro.
The next couple are George and Nancy Becker, who unfortunately couldn't make it today. Next, we have Josh and Elise Glick, who are here.
Somewhere.
Please come forward.
There they are.
Tank tops though.
The next family
Tank tops.
are John Hawkinson and his wife, Jocelyn Worrell, and their children.
They're here. Hey, Roman. Roman's one of our
Roman
great junior
and
sailors.
Silas, Roman and Silas. Oh, I have an announcement to make. John and Jocelyn bought the house that I lived in for 26 years. Next, we have Chris and Kristen Kabarnik,
Kavarnik.
and their
We're
children.
trying.
The children are Sam and Jack. Okay. And next we have, I'm not sure if he's here, Kevin Lau and his wife, Mary Schneider. Maybe not. I think they were going to be away. Next, we have Peter Lai and Kelly Kai.
They're here.
Kelly,
Oh,
Peter.
wait, they're here. The others are
Yeah,
here.
Peter.
Back up.
Oh,
Kevin? Kevin? Is that who you're saying is here? Kevin?
No.
No.
that's not-
Okay, Peter.
Peter and Kelly, can you come forward?
Who's the other people we missed?
Forward. Thank you. Thank you. Next, we have Surinder Singh and his wife Norma DeRosa.
They were unable to come.
Unfortunately, they had a death in the family and couldn't make it today. And finally, we have Joe and Kristen Stevens.
That's,
There they are. Thank you for coming. You're welcome. Bye-bye, Joe. Joe is also a boat sail. Almost everybody is a boat sail except for Becker and Lau. And they all have experience, so we're going to see a lot of good sailing here in Manhasset Bay. Next, the officers of North Shore Yacht Club would like to introduce our 6.
oh, Shaq.
We didn't get to him yet. I already got him here. The officers would like to introduce 6 new affiliate members this year. Ed Coddington, unfortunately, he's on a boat delivery. Next, we have Gary and Carol Goldberg, and unfortunately, they can't come either, I don't think. We have Houston and Eileen Kalita. Did they come in after
Here they come.
Houston?
They're coming around.
And Kristen, their daughter, Kristen. They get a bird.
They're coming. They're coming. Here they are. Yay.
And Kristen. Hi, Kristen, I remember you.
Thank you very much.
We have Chuck and Alicia McCarthy. I'm not sure if they arrived. And next we have Shak and Malik and his wife, Sarah Khan. We made it. Anamaya. Beautiful. And finally, we have Peter and Leon Van Syke. Thank you. And we have one new member one new active for 2021. His name is Rob and Carolyn Harrison. Unfortunately, well, it's fortunate their son is graduating from college today, so they won't make it. But he's also, I'm happy to tell you, a trustee on the board now. So, welcome aboard, everybody.
I ask Treasurer Schneider to lead us in a memorial to those who have bid farewell to us this year and embarked on their eternal journey. Uncover. Oh, yeah, their names are here first. Okay, one time, no, after he says the name, give it a wing and let it sit, okay, and then he'll do, so don't announce the next one, that happens after. Wait until Ray. Don't
Okay.
say the next one until it does.
Frank Messina Jr. Elsie Wainfen. Joe Nathan. Jack Toomey. Elise Hecht. We were all shocked and saddened by the sudden passing of Frank Messina Jr. last month following an accident. Frank loved the sea, sailing, water, and nature. He enjoyed single-handing his beautiful Cape Dory Segway as much as his windsurfers, whether in our bay or in the Atlantic Ocean. Frank championed environmental efforts with beach cleanups at Robert Moses and beyond. Frank was admired for his spirit and sailing passion and most helpful skills as a North Shore Yacht Club member. We also lament the passing of 94-year-old Elsie Wainfen in December. Elsie was a biochemist and husband Nat was an engineering professor. These longtime members of over 30 years sailed and cruised in their Pearson Vanguard 32 Encore. Following Nat's stroke, they transitioned to a Gypsy, a 22-foot powerboat, which they enjoyed for many years here at North Shore Yacht Club. We also missed Joe Nathan, a 20-year member who passed last summer after years of sailing and enjoying his Dufour 28 Echo. He was a teacher in Queens and an avid sailor until apparently he found himself a girlfriend. He was very active in the club and handled all of its insurance needs. We were also saddened by the news that Jack Toomey passed away at the beginning of this month. Diane and Jack were members for many years and active in all parts of the club, including cruising and always involved in social event hosting and work parties. They retired and moved aboard and made their way down south. Jack had a beautiful singing voice and loved to sing. He would always entertain at the dinner dance doing Sinatra and other songs and was a soloist at our North Shore Yacht Club karaoke party the night we burned our paid up mortgage in the club's fireplace. Lastly, we also lament the passing of Elsie Hecht at age 93, just this week at the Amsterdam here in Port Washington. Her daughter Kathy reported that Elise passed away on her own terms, just as she lived her life. Harold and Elise were real North Shore Yacht Club sailors. They were 20+ year members as day sailors and cruisers on their Morgan 38 Hectic here in the USA as well as abroad. They took a year off and cruised many ports in Europe. We can thank Harold and Elise for researching and recording our long 151-year history printed yearly in our North Shore Yacht Club annual club directory.
As you are.
Robert.
Over. At this time, I'd like to ask for our thoughts and prayers for healing for our member, past Commodore Yehuda Rosenstock, who finally received, as you've heard, his long-awaited kidney, Bob Kovac, Carlos Hausner, Bridget Mueller, and our own trustee, Karen Varola. I'm also thrilled to announce that on April 23rd, the birth of Julia Camilla, born to Stephanie and Ben Shapiro, our very recent former members, and he's the whiz behind our website. Okay. Fleet Captain. Step forward. Is the North Shore Yacht Club ready for commissioning?
It would be good to have a new dock, but yes, Commodore, the North Shore Yacht Club is ready for commissioning. Just don't step over the other dock.
Salute. Here's the salute. Okay, very well. Color Guard, please man the halyards.
Shoot the gun.
He's got a look.
Okay, Color Guard, please hoist the colors. Okay.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light
Salute.
what the bright yield at the twilight of evening, whose starlight and bright stars through the night, for the red lights we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the
Lily.
For the land and the home of the brave.
Thank you. That was Pat Hopkins. Thank you. It was lovely. Color Guard, you want to step back? Okay. I don't know if everyone's got their champagne. If you haven't, grab yourself some. Oh, you got 2 glasses, Mark. My father just decided to come now. Okay. Hi, Dad. You got to turn your camera off, Dad. He wants to be with us. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so I would like to make a toast. By the authority given to me by the membership, I now declare the North Shore Yacht Club in commission for the 151st season. That's it, folks.